Okay, your mind is a record of your past. Every day when you consider what your actions are going to be that day, you have feelings. So the thought happens in your mind, and your feelings inside your body correspond with the thoughts in your mind. The prediction of what will happen. That's not happy, it's supposed to be happening. Based on past experiences. So how you think and how you feel creates your state of being. Joe Dispenza is really great at teaching this. And so yeah.
What's his name?
Joe Dispenza, J-O-E. Dispenza, D-I-S-P-E-N-Z-A.
Can you say dispenser?
Dispenza, D-I-S-P-E-N-Z-A.
It makes me smile when you say that, because I know why you say Z instead of Z, but it makes me smile.
I know, I love it.
I know, I didn't get it at
Confuses
first, and I was
myself.
like, what?
You're like, what?
Got it though.
Okay, so this kind of thinking becomes a cycle, right? So how we have experienced our lives so far is the blueprint or the prediction for our future. That's how the world and our society sees things. Okay, what you've gone through is how things are going to be in the future. If you're going to go ask the bank for money and they've said no in the past, what's the likelihood they're going to say no in the future? You know, that's the kind of thinking that it is. Okay, so how are we going to hack this cycle? We clearly define our desires, then we enter into meditation and change the way our brain is cycling. Super important to be able to cut the cycle is to recognize your experiences in the past are not necessarily what they have to be in the future. However, when you put your expectations of the future based on what you've experienced in the past, you can be pretty sure that your future is just going to keep on cycling what you've gone through.
Monica and I were just talking about this morning when she came to get me, you know, how I've had such a crappy past, but my future is going to be better. You know, I'm on this path of doing what I should be doing and taking care of myself and being a happy, productive member
You've
of
gotten
society.
into your own place.
Yeah, so
Even cats are attracted to you.
right. So I mean, I'm a happy, productive person in society now, and so my future can definitely be happy and productive.
Yeah, absolutely. It's true, and you're starting to build that muscle memory by your actions that you're putting in. Okay, so I've got the recycling symbol there. In this situation, recycling is not a good idea. We're looking to go up. And I've got that arrow that goes like this because that's what the journey is. You're going to make mistakes sometimes and fail sometimes, and it's okay. Okay, so knowing this information above, when do you think is the best time to meditate?
Morning.
Morning.
Morning and night.
Yeah. First thing in the morning, because you're straight away stopping the way your brain thinks of everything that's going to happen that day, and you're changing it to, okay, instead of knowing that I'm going to fail when I go to the bank, or knowing I'm going to fail when I go to request that tenancy, I'm going to meditate on the person who wins that loan, who wins that tenancy, because my past doesn't control my future anymore. Okay, that sort of thing. So what tools could you use to increase the effectiveness of this kind of meditation? We talked about some of them.
Positive affirmations.
Meditate with a purpose.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Gratitude.
Gratitude. Perfect. And so we're going to talk a little bit about taking your ideas and your manifestations that are in your brain and making them a reality. And so the first step to making something that's in your head into from a mental plane to a physical plane is writing it down. You've straight away taken it from here to right in front of you, the physical plane. Okay, that's a really great tool to use in the morning before you go to bed. When I was a missionary, they said plan the night before. Plan the night before and then pray about it. And so plan the night before and then meditate on it. And then when you wake up in the morning, look at your plans as you're about to go into meditation and then meditate on it. Restructure how those plans are going to happen. And if the meditation brings out a different idea for you to do that day, throw that down as well. Okay, So meditation changes the way our brain works. You can help to reinforce your meditation by choosing different words, like instead of saying I don't instead of I can't. Yeah, I can't smoke anymore. That's somebody else controlling you. Instead say, I don't smoke anymore. Or I can't have a whole pack in a week. Say, I don't have a whole pack in a week. Same with my chocolate. And we're going to talk a little bit about higher laws and lower laws.
So
when it
you're
comes to
saying
that.
I can't versus I don't.
You say I don't instead of I can't.
Yeah, that's what I.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So replacing negative talk with positive, like positive affirmations. Also removing gossip. It's just bad karma to gossip, so just take it out of your life. There's no need for it. Writing down your learnings and your goals. When you get your goals down, like your big goals, put them down into smaller goals. If you have a hard time making them smaller, sit with someone and talk with them about them, because having a sounding board can help clear things out. Just knowing what the smaller goals are and achieving tiny little goals at a time. These things bring your desires from the mental plane to the physical plane. You are already actualizing your manifestations. So it makes it real in your life. Okay, we're going to do a 5-minute meditation, and then I'm going to talk about some of the higher laws and the lower laws when it comes to addiction.